Hey, it's NPR's Book of the Day. I'm Andrew Limbong, hitting you all up with a quick bonus episode of the pod. You all know that this year's edition of Books We Love is here. It's our enormous guide to all of our favorite reads this year. I recently spoke to NPR's Ari Shapiro about the project, going more in depth about our thinking behind it and, of course, recommending some books. And I just wanted to share that all with you. Here it is after the break.
This message comes from Apple. Apple Gift Card is a practical gift that unlocks a world of entertainment and fun. You can send it via email or give a physical card to your loved ones, friends, or family. They can use Apple Gift Card to buy Apple products, accessories, apps, and games. But they can also use the funds to pay for music, movies, TV shows, and more. Visit apple.com for details and to send Apple Gift Cards to your friends and family this holiday season.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Yeah, family, food, and holidays. But really, I'm talking about the moment NPR launches our annual Books We Love guide. Whether you are adding to your own to-be-read stack or looking for gifts to give, we have more than 350 book recommendations. You can view them all online starting today. And to guide us through this massive pile, NPR's Andrew Limbong is here. He's part of our culture team and host of the NPR Book of the Day podcast. Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Ari.
This is so much more than a top 10 list, but it's not exactly an exhaustive list. So what is it?
Yeah, it's just, to put it bluntly, it's a collection of all our favorite reads. Early in the autumn, we send out a call out to all of our reporters and critics and stuff like that. And we just compile this massive list of all of their different tastes and all of their, best reads. And what it is, it's like a democratic approach to the best of list, And so, like you said, it's 350 books. That's a massive list. We've got these filters to help you winnow it down. And I think it's a pretty good guarantee that you'll find the right book for either yourself or someone you love.
It's great because it's not just capital I important books. There's children's books, there's cookbooks, there's romance and science fiction. Tell us how these filters work.
All right. And so let's see, for me personally, let's just do a live demo here. I like seriously great writing. I like that tag because it's one where the authors really flex their chops and stuff like that. Another popular tag is staff picks. So we got those two going together. And then let's do for history lovers. And so, with that, we get a couple different options. One looks like a nonfiction book called There Will Be Fire by Rory Carroll, which is about the attempts to assassinate Margaret Thatcher during the Troubles. But another is actually Justin Torres' Blackouts, which you wrote
yes,
about, I think,
my
right?
pick.
Yeah. Yeah, and he just won the National Book Award for fiction. So, yeah,
Totally.
Shout out to Justin Torres.
Yes, It was a book that I wanted to read again as soon as I finished reading it the first time. Okay, so when you look over this full list, are there any major trends that jumped out to you?
Yeah, there's some really interesting books looking at the culture that we consume and really poking at some questions, including the one about representation. So there's a book called Broadway Bodies by Ryan Donovan, which is an examination of, literally the types of body shapes and sizes and abilities that get cast in theater. The other one I want to shout out was recommended by Pop Culture Happy Hour co-host Glenn Weldon. It's called Hi Honey, I'm Homo by Matt Baum. And it uses the TV sitcom to examine current day queer politics and history.
What about books on the kids list?
Yeah, there's two I want to shout out here. One being Big by Vashti Harrison. It's this beautifully illustrated book about size and acceptance. And there's another really fun one titled Mexikid. It's a graphic novel by Pedro Martin. It's about a Mexican-American boy who goes on this family road trip to Mexico to pick up his grandfather. And, as adults, we can point to it being oh, it's a tender look at family and immigration and roots and all that. But, there's enough potty humor for kids to really get into it.
That's NPR's Andrew Limbong, just scratching the surface of books we love. You can explore the whole list at npr.org. Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks, Ari.
Listening to the news can feel like a journey. The 1A podcast is here to guide you beyond the headlines and to cut through the noise. Listen to 1A, where we celebrate your freedom to listen by getting to the heart of the story together. Only from NPR.
This message comes from Jackson. Let's face it, retirement planning can be confusing. At Jackson, we're working to make retirement clear for everyone, starting with you. Our easy-to-understand resources and user-friendly digital tools help simplify your entire experience. You can have confidence in your retirement with clarity from Jackson. Seek the clarity you deserve at jackson.com. Jackson is short for Jackson Financial Incorporated, Jackson National Life Insurance Company, Lansing, Michigan, and Jackson National Life Insurance Company of New York, Purchase, New York.
This message comes from NPR sponsor Lisa. When you buy a Lisa mattress, you're not the only one getting a better night's rest. Lisa donates thousands of mattresses each year to shelters and those in need. Learn more about Lisa at leesa.com.